In full effect, in full effect.
Welcome to another edition of Full Effect. I am, of course, your host, the voice, the epic, the suplex and submissionist himself, Sean Van, welcoming you to another edition of Full Effect. And on this edition of Full Effect, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the big event that just went down, the kickstart to 2014. Yes, we're talking about Evolution. We're also going to be talking about the next SCW event, the event that puts the power in your hands, CyberSlam. And yes, the rumors are true. We're going to be announcing 2 more matches to add on to that event right here on this very program. And, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, we will be having our very first full-length SCW match. A bit of a throwback, a classic CyberSlam match on this edition of Full Effect. All this and so much more, so stay tuned.
This episode of SCW Full Effect is brought to you by Howard's on Main. Howard's on Main is a deli-style eatery and coffee shop focusing on fresh products and quality service. Howard's menu features fresh baked breads and pastries, soups, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Open 5 days a week with regular hours of operation from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., and it doesn't just end with the food. Howard's also provides nightlife entertainment as well as open mic and variety nights. Give them a call at 864-229-3700, or even better, give them a visit at 330 Main Street, Greenwood, South Carolina.
It kickstarted the 2014 year for SCW Entertainment. Yes, I'm talking about Evolution. And right now what we're going to do for you unfortunate souls who weren't there to see the event live in person, we're going to talk about everything that went down at Evolution.
After a very interesting and very intriguing way to start the evening, before the first match even took place, we would see Daniel Maxim in the ring. Shortly after, Aaron McClure and Anderson Strong both pointing the finger of blame at each other regarding the Maxim attack. This would lead into the opening match of the evening, Anderson Strong, the SCW Heavyweight Champion, taking on Carl Hager, the nefarious Norwegian. A lot was on the line in this match. If Hager had won, he would be considered a top contender to the title. Both men had been on a hell of a roll, but someone's momentum had to be slowed down here. After a back-and-forth contest, Aaron McClure would have his presence felt again as he entered the ring and laid Strong out. The referee called for the bell as Hager and McClure both laid boots to Anderson Strong, but just then Rocky Siaki ran to the ring to even the odds. General Manager Scott Pierce announced that later tonight, Siaki would face a new BCW TNG signee, and if Siaki won, he would get his match with Carl Hager at CyberSlam. In match 1, Anderson Strong defeats Carl Hager via disqualification. In the second match of the evening, it would be a match where both men were making their SCW Entertainment debuts. Both guys gave it their all to leave quite an impression. Both put on a good showing, but in the end, it was the tiny tree toppler Jack Robertson who got the W over Ryan Mantis via pinfall. In match number 3, a match that was set as a 6-man tag team match, gotta tell you, the landscape definitely changed in this one. It seems the booker for SCW Entertainment, Tanner Stone, made a slight oversight and forgot to book the flights of the Handsome Devils Club. This resulted in a 3-on-1 handicap match, James Hall and the Perfect Storm versus TJ Boss. Add to that the introduction of the new SCW senior referee Jefe Richero, who a lot of the fans seemed to say was quite suspect. I would disagree, and I'm sure many of you would as well. However, TJ would endure as long as he possibly could, giving it everything he had, but it just wasn't enough to overcome the insurmountable odds that he faced. After the match, Hall let TJ Boss know that he would be challenging for that Internet Championship at CyberSlam. And in CyberSlam fashion, the fans will be choosing the third man for a CyberSlam 3-way match. In the fourth match of the evening, we would see Rocky Siaki against Cat Daddy, the shocking new BCW TNG signee. And from what we understand, there was something on the line for both of these men had they won. For Cat Daddy, a BCW TNG Championship match at CyberSlam. For Rocky Siaki, a shot at redemption, a match with Carl Hager, also at CyberSlam. After these two men battled it out to obtain their match of choice, it was Rocky Siaki who wanted it just a little more. After the match, Carl Hager ran to the ring to attack Siaki, but was met with a spinebuster for his troubles. We now know that at SummerSlam it will be Carl Hager versus Rocky. In match number 5, Sean Van, yours truly, and the Professor Murdoch versus Dean Richards, the SCWX champion, and Antonio Smith went down like this. The fans certainly showed their disdain for Murdoch and Van, and equally showed support to Dean and Antonio in this one. The bringing together of these two separate feuds into one match certainly proved to be destructive. In the end, the Professor Murdoch would roll up Dean Richards, while Dean was distracted by Jefe Richero to get the win. Murdoch now has a pinfall victory over the ex-champion. Sean Van and the Professor Murdoch have defeated Dean Richards and Antonio Smith. And the main event, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Maxim versus Aaron McClure, with Daniel Maxim's #1 contendership to the SCW Heavyweight Championship on the line, and boy did this one live up to the hype. After a stellar performance by both men, we would see Anderson Strong hit the ring in an attempt to even the score from earlier with Aaron McClure. However, Aaron would duck out of the way of this attack. This big bicycle kick would strike, inadvertently, they say, Daniel Maxim. The referee would call for the bell and announced as the winner and still #1 contender, Daniel Maxim. After the match, Aaron McClure still tried to make his point that it was Strong who had attacked Maxim. Both Daniel and Anderson came face to face, but it looked like cooler heads may prevail. This, however, was not the case, as Daniel laid Anderson out with the TOD out of nowhere. It seems as if Maxim may be believing McClure's accusations. He's ready for his championship match. It's the one event that you, the SCW fans, control. Let your voice be heard. Who challenges champions? What match types? Your vote could crown new champions and shape SCW for years to come. Vote now at facebook.com/SCW2009 and be there live to see your show March 8th, 7 p.m. Skateaway USA in Greenwood, South Carolina.
Up until now, the only way to see a full-length SCW match was to either be in attendance at a live event or to purchase the DVD. That all changes right here on this episode of Full Effect. We're going to go back in the past, CyberSlam 2012, 2 years ago, and we're going to watch a match when things were very, very different at SCW Entertainment. So sit back, grab yourself some popcorn, and let's watch Sean Van and TJ Boss, that sounds a little funny, against James Hall, sounds even funnier, in a 2-on-1 handicap lumberjack match.
right? Okay. You all right?
SCW Entertainment's social media initiative is our attempt to ensure that our fans can keep up with SCW no matter what their social media site of choice may be. You can keep up with everything that is SCW Entertainment all over the World Wide Web at the following links. Our official website at southcarolinawrestling.webs.com. The home of Full Effect and the highly exciting recap videos at youtube.com/SCW Entertainment. Our highly popular facebook.com/SCW2009. Every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., you can hear SCW Radio at blogtalkradio.com/SCW Entertainment. Love SCW and don't know how to show it? Tweet it at twitter.com/SCW Greenwood. Want up-to-the-minute pics before the live events ever take place? We got you covered at instagram.com/SCW Entertainment. Enjoy the entrance music of the SCW wrestlers at soundcloud.com/SCW-Entertainment. before every live event. All the last-minute news developments come from the venue editions of SCW Radio Live at Spreaker.com/SCW Entertainment. Want to own that new TJ Boss shirt? What about the Anderson Strong tee? They're only available at scwshop.spreadshirt.com. And keep up on Google Plus by searching SCW Entertainment.
The time is drawing near. We are only 3 weeks away from one of the biggest events in all of SCW Entertainment. We're talking about CyberSlam, the show where, unfortunately, the power is in your hands. The fans of SCW decide everything that goes down on this show. So, like I said, 3 weeks away, but let's go ahead and talk about all the matches that have already been announced for CyberSlam.
The heavyweight title division is on fire at SCW. With the ending of the Aaron McClure-Daniel Maxim #1 Contenders match ending in dispute, you, the fans, will decide who challenges for SCW's top prize when Anderson Strong defends at CyberSlam. Who do you want to see face the champion? Vote now at Facebook.com/SCW2009. Just announced here on Full Effect, Dean Richards will defend the SCW X Championship against the man who owns a pinfall victory over him, the Professor Murdoch. You, the fans, decide what type of match it will be. Will it be Mean Dean's specialty, an MMA match, or Murdoch's specialty, a debate? Vote now at Facebook.com/SCW2009. Rocky Siaki was put on the injured list for 3 months at the hands of Carl Hager. Siaki looks for redemption while Hager looks to continue his dominance. However, it's the fans of SCW that will decide their fate. What type of match will they do battle in? Will it be a flag match or a submission match? The choice is yours. Vote now at Facebook.com/SCW2009. Another match just announced here on Full Effect. The Handsome Devils Club will get the shot at the Tag Team Championships they so greatly crave when they face the Perfect Storm at CyberSlam. But what type of match will it be contested in? A We Quit match, a 2 out of 3 falls match, or a lumberjack match? Let your voice be heard and vote now at Facebook.com/SCW2009. And in CyberSlam's main event, TJ Boss will defend the coveted Internet Championship against longtime rival James Hall and another competitor of your choosing in a triple threat match. Who will join in on this year's CyberSlam triple threat match for the Internet title? Will it be the returning Marcus Mason, Sean Van, or Antonio Smith? Vote now at Facebook.com/SCW2009. CyberSlam is one of the biggest events in the calendar year for SCW, and the fans have full control. Cast your votes online and don't miss the show that is your creation. CyberSlam is Saturday, March 8th, 7 p.m. at the Skateaway USA, located at 123 Dixie Drive in Greenwood, South Carolina.
And that's going to do it for us here on Full Effect. Keep in mind, guys, we will be back here in another 2 weeks, March 1st, for another edition. And, I would say I hope you enjoyed today's show, but with a host like me, who couldn't? So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sean Van, and you've just experienced the Full Effect.
In full effect.